Alright, welcome back. We are gonna keep ascending and see what we can find. Start by examining surroundings. I don't trust it. Ooh, we have someone immediately. What is that? Oh, it's a lot of them. So let's get out of the way of that person first so that he doesn't... Okay. There. Like so. And then we'll just charge. And keep moving out of the way a little bit. Like so, and then we'll charge in. There we go. Alright. The charge works pretty good. I think that one is nice. I like it. Check the surroundings again. And again. Case, nothing. Cupboard. Surgeon toolkit. And injury treatment. I think, yes, we want that. To lower the condition of a selected body part more painful the operation. Okay. And identification scroll, yes. And how did we have it with? Perform surgery, okay. Good. That worked. I mean, we are in pain. I'm just thinking, how do I perform surgery? Pain is at by taking damage and receiving. So it's probably pretty good to just... There we go. Now we don't have... So will the pain go down now? Maybe? Maybe, don't know. Let's go up first. Yeah, I heard that. Just seemed that that could have been Alright. There we go. Mace's treatise. Alright, that is good. Read. Okay, so now I've read that book, and I am how close to? Very far away. So there is a big possibility for customization regarding what you want to do and what you want to... We have Venomancy, Cryomancy, Astromancy, Psimancy, Electromancy. So a bunch of sorceries and magic abilities. We have Magic Mastery. Minus the backfire chance. Survival, we haven't read that yet, but we read maces. Okay, so now we have those in maces. Daggers we have, swords we have. Okay, so... maybe I got the second tier. No, I still have the second tier of all of these. I don't really well, I got experience for reading the treatise, I guess. But I don't really understand the skills I got from it, because I already have had those. So I don't know. Alright, let's check out this. There we have one. Yep, we managed to pull only one. So let's... we'll wait for him until he is there, and then we'll charge in. Yeah. Didn't even take any damage. We are improving. Slowly but surely. Bottle of oil. Ah, now this will work very well with my pyromancy. Nothing there. Just checking my surroundings. Blood-covered entrance, and here we have. Okay, so. Okay, we managed to pull 2 of them. Let's go. No, we want to go up here. Okay, let's just charge in and then do there. Attacks of opportunity. Yeah, that's what I did. Careful position is instrumental to surviving motion control. Retreating from a disadvantaged spot can be tricky. Whenever there's an adjacent and moving to another tile has a 50%. These attacks can be completely prevented only when moving with a charge or maneuver skill. Yeah, and the same for them. Yeah, because it was a bad idea. They got too close before I figured out that there was a single entrance there. Okay, now die. There we go. There we go. Okay, that could have gone much worse. Now, should I try to drink this? No, I don't need to drink that now. So let's not. We had another duder here, yeah. There we go. So, did he now? Yes, he is. No, that was minor arm injury. And this one did. Perform a charge to and delivers a strike with a 50% stagger chance. Body part damage, a 41% bleed chance. Okay, so it didn't start to bleed. Alright. Checking surroundings. Wardrobe. Okay, an enemy. 2 of them. There we go. I like the aesthetics so far in this game, it's really nice. Repair kit. Let's... Because do we have any idea of durability on these? 50 out of 60, 54 out of 60. Okay, so they are fine for now. No, okay. I left all my food in the fire. I wonder if I can go back and get it. Yes, it looks like it. Yes. Good. Did not mean to do that. So let's eat that and get rid of this one. Like, stop. Alright, very good. It's a good idea to actually bring the food that you have so that you're not, and I'm gonna, no pain anymore. Well, at least, yeah, okay, yeah. No, it's all looking a little bit better now. What do we have in here? We have a way up, which is definitely something that we want to check out. But before we do that, we want to go down here. Nothing. So that's alright. Okay. Good. Good, good. Then we'll keep going up. It was good that I went back. Abbott's note. Can't open that door, but we have that. So, okay, take. Read. Inner. There is some alarming news from the capital. People say that King Etbert, blessed by his name, is gravely ill and has been fighting death for a week now. Perhaps it's just rumors spread by ill-wishers. It's no secret that His Majesty has many of them. Nevertheless, we shall pray the host for our monarch's swift recovery. Relay to the rest of the brothers that we will need another service tonight. Abbot Vidian. Alright. Good. Good. I think we can drop that and pick up the sponge. Well, this is looking ominous. Inspect Archon. Proselyte. Maximum danger. A leader of the vampiric cult occupying this monastery. The Stoneshard in his hands doesn't bode well. Well, this does look...
Vaden! You are alive! Run while you can! No! Don't leave us here! Please! Make it stop!
Ah, an uninvited guest. We were hoping to save you for last. But since you came here willingly...
So, you are the one behind all this madness. You'll pay for everything.
How arrogant! Look around you. It's over. Soon both the Stoneshard and your souls will serve the higher purpose. Still, the court appreciates your courage. You could serve us well. Put down your weapons, and perhaps we'll spare your life.
Not this time, abomination.
Well then, we show you mercy, and yet you reject our gifts. Let the ritual begin! Kaya North, Mirror!
Okay. Get rid of that. Okay. Alright, we got one. I can't right click and inspect that. But let's not stand in the... Well, I honestly don't know, but I am gonna try. Yeah, don't stand in the fire blood. Okay, very good.
The host have mercy. What a foul beast.
Ow. Knockback. Some weapons, enemies and abilities have access to knockback chance. When triggered, it pushes the target a tile away from the attacker. If an adjacent tile is occupied by any kind of object, getting knocked back against it deals damage and it has a chance to daze. Okay, so pushing people around into things is good. When engaging in combat, it's usually a good idea to have an empty tile behind you while leaving your enemy no room to fall back to. Okay. So... move out of the way. And honestly, I'm gonna do... No, that was a bad idea. But I did it, because now I can't... So either take fire damage or his damage. Okay, fire damage it is. This is so stupid, I shouldn't have done that. But, you know, it is what it is. Move up. Okay, I am actually gonna take... use. Yes. Good idea. And charge him. I missed. Okay. Inspect. How close to death are you? Well, yes, 50% health. Okay, so... not too bad. Let's go here. And then go with... There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Just gonna hit him actually. Okay, good. Inspect. 64. He was at 50 before. Like so, and I'm gonna actually drink that again and get out of the way. Charge him. Attack him. Let's go with this and this. No, that is a bad idea. So let's go like this instead. Honestly. Alright.
That's a hell of a trip.
Varen, I have many questions. Now is not the time. We have the Stoneshard. Let's get out of here.
Let's actually pick up the Stoneshard. Instead of the empty bottle. What else do we have? Nothing. He dropped nothing. Alright. Let's go talk to the peoples. Confusion. Yes.
All my belongings, my entire fortune, I'm ruined!
For the love of the host, Rinward, shut your mouth! Baron is dead. Luck is dead. So is Jorgen. And you cry over some old junk. And it's all because of you, Baron. Did you think our lads would chicken out? You could have at least told me. An easy job. Maybe some digging. You call a horde of cannibals an easy job.
Are you out of your mind? Do you think I was lying to you? Gwynnel swore that the monastery had been deserted for decades.
So you're saying that your Gwynnel set us up for certain death?
I don't know. I hope not. It's some kind of mistake.
This mistake cost half our men their lives.
I know. I have many questions too. And believe me, once we are done with the contract, Gwynnel will answer each and every one of them.
No, Varen. This is where we part. The caravan is no more. Rinward, Aruz, and I are going back to Bryn.
After all these years, I've just saved your hides.
All you did was save us from the trap you'd led us into. We always used to know where and what our jobs were. But once you started rubbing elbows with Gwynnel, there was no end to our misfortune. I want to know what Gwynnel is hiding, why he needs stone shards, and what these damn stone shards are to begin with. And yet, we don't have the slightest idea about anything, while you only care about money. But there is no paying death off. I'm done.
You are free to go, but I am bound by the contract. I'll manage without you. Get lost. So here I am. The caravan is gone. My leg is crippled. Half my men are dead, and the other half are deserters and traitors. The host be praised. At least I've got the Stoneshard. If I knew I had to deal with an entire cult of devil knows what, I'd think thrice before getting into the whole mess. I'm too old for an adventure like this. Ah, if only I could have a good talk with Gwynnel right now. I'd ask him what the hell is going on. I've been doing this for 30 years, but I've never found myself in such a tough spot. I need to get back to Bryn. I'm not up to going there by myself, so that's why I sent for you. Do you remember how I helped you out back then? Well, time to return the favor. Damn, it's been so long. Tell me, what have you been up to?
I guess here you get to choose your character. Okay, so you can't create your character. Okay, that's fine. Velmir, in Scadia. Okay, not gonna read all that, let's just check it. Affinity for spears, two-handed axes, maces, ranged weapons, athletics, and warfare. Okay, that's a unique trait. Upon receiving an attack, Velmir is granted 4% accuracy for 4 turns, and attacker is applied 4% damage taken for 4 turns. Okay, and it stacks. Upon receiving an attack. Okay, that's pretty good. Reaver, Jorgrim. For each enemy killed, receive 5% more weapon damage. Okay, swords, axes, maces, two-handed axes, dual-wielding warfare. So he is a Reaver. Maiden Knight. Vow of the Feet. For each enemy within your vision, receive -3 cooldown duration, -3% ability energy cost. Okay, so the more enemies, the stronger she gets. Basically, swords, two-handed swords, shields, armored combat, warfare. That sounds pretty good. Sharp Eye. The first attack that hits an enemy applies them with a -10% dodge chance of 5% damage taken for 12 turns. Daggers, axes, two-handed axes, staves, ranged weapons, athletics. Reading a magical treatise for the first time grants 1% magic power. Okay, so that's the sorceress. I'm actually thinking the Maiden Knight. Yeah. Just because of, well, paladin-y and stuff. That could be fun, so let's go for that.
Is that so? Interesting. Anyway, enough pleasantries. It's time to get to work. So here's the deal. I can't walk to Bryn with my leg like this. So unless you plan to carry me, we need a cart. We need horses. We're in luck, though. While you were away, I had a talk with the village elder. We came to an agreement. We'll do a couple of tasks for them, and they'll give us a cart and 2 horses. Don't worry about the job. It's nothing special. I don't think you need my advice on how to deal with brigands or the undead. The Elder will give you the details. You should go see him right away. No time to waste. Ah, I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. You need it more than I do.
Okay.
You can also ask the innkeeper about local events. He is a talkative kind. I'm sure he'll answer any of your questions. Off you go then. Good luck.
Okay, let's start save system. This map symbol indicates locations with a save point. To save the game, you need to either sleep for any amount of time or use a suitable sleeping spot for a momentary rest. This can usually be done in taverns, cleared out camps, or by using bedrolls, which can be crafted or bought from some traders. Exiting the game saves your progress as well. However, this exit save is deleted upon loading. If you die in adventure mode, you can resume playing from the last save made by sleeping. In permadeath mode, your saves are irreversibly erased on death. Okay. So let's talk to the innkeeper. You're a friend of Varen, right? Welcome to the Black Boar. Apparently the voiceover is over and done with by now. There's no finer establishment for leagues. Frankly, I wouldn't even bother with that overpriced hovel in Manshire they call a tavern. So, do you need more beer, or are you here for a chat? What about the nearby area? Things don't look as bad here as everywhere else. We certainly got it better than any of the neighbors, but you still need to keep an eye out anyway. Leaving the village without a good reason is a foul idea. There are just too many thugs wandering the roads. And there are all those ruined crypts, monasteries, abandoned forts sniffing around and will only bring you face to face with bandits, the undead, or something even worse. But I guess that's exactly what you might be looking for. Okay. Why is your tavern called the Black Boar? Now that's a long story. A century ago, there lived a wild boar so vicious that he kept the entire Bryn March in fear. Even the lord of the land lost his appetite for hunting, too spooked to venture into the nearby woods. I wonder if we will happen upon that boar at some point. Maybe. My great-grandfather, though, he had a He had bravery in buckets and a skill with a bow to match. He tracked the boar down and put an end to its rampage. Well, I guess not then. The Lord was so impressed by such a feat that he granted my great-grandfather the title of Great Gamekeeper, making him quite a catch for the lasses. And being the cunning fellow that he was, he married the miller's daughter and opened this tavern with her dowry. As for the boar's head, he hung it above the fireplace. Okay. Folks from every nearby village would flock over just to catch a glance of the fabled beast. Alas, half a year ago the trophy was nicked by some rogue. Not sure if I'll ever be able to forgive myself for not keeping a closer eye on it. Okay. I was thinking of visiting the Elder, maybe the local craftsmen as well. Tell me where to find them. The Elder, you say? Our Elder's name is Odar. He lives in a house right in front of the market. The first floor is the guard barracks, the second is his quarters. The merchant obviously has a stall in the merchant's market square. The smith is close to the market too, you won't miss him. If you need a tailor, he lives just a bit to the south. He's a grumpy old shut-in, so you'll have to see him in his home. Our carpenter has a workshop on the western end of the village. It should be easy to spot from afar. Can't say I like the carpenter all that much though. He curries favor with Odar only to badmouth him behind his back. Oh, I almost forgot the herbalist. His hut is by the southern road to the village. I'd pay him a visit first personally. Whatever Odar plans for you, I doubt you'll handle it without a stockpile of bandages and salves. Okay. So that is what we will find by the herbalist. Very good. Okay, so we did that. Anything new around here? A few days ago our guards wiped out a bandit den. They were walking through the forest, the very thickest of it, when all of a sudden they caught a whiff of smoke. It was deep in the woods, not a single soul for miles. Where could this smoke be coming from? They followed the smell to a clearing where they found a dugout, roughly covered with pine branches. Our guards invited themselves in, immediately tied up 3 bandits that were inside. And then 6 more that returned to the camp later at night. Brigand camp, okay. Will he say the same thing? No, he won't. Building all those crypts just to bury some folks. Our forefathers were probably rolling in riches if they could afford it. Right now the best thing you can count on is a grave by a hill. Alright. And now, no more news to share. Okay. Good. And who is this? I sweep the floor. They keep on bringing more dirt. Yeah. Heard anything interesting? I heard some old folks saying that this year is looking grim. Remember how cold it was in midwinter day? That's right. It's an omen of a bad harvest. Okay. Alright. Good. Let's get out. Osbrook. Okay, so let's see if we can find the Elder. That's the market, that's the blacksmith. And the herbalist were... Oh, I did have a map, didn't I? Or maybe I need to use... Yes. Ah, this is mill, brewery, roadside tower, pilgrim's rest, watermill. Brigand camp, okay. But I wanted to check the... This is the outskirts? No, I wanted to see the herbalist that I promptly forgot where it was. That's the fruits. Not what I wanted. Tailor. Oh, I guess there are signs, so as long as I find the proper sign. There we go, that's the herbalist. I know my herbs, everyone will tell you that. Heard anything interesting? I recently met a pilgrim who shared his wisdom with me. If your journeys ever take you to an old monastery, don't forget to first offer a prayer to the host, so that the warding hand could protect you from evil. The stronger your faith, the better your protection. Although that pilgrim never dared to descend into the cellars, apparently. He heard something moving in the darkness. Alright, anything new? There are way too many thieves nowadays, so I never go to bed without a hatchet within arm's reach. Whenever I spot some thieving mongrel climbing into my window, I make sure they get an axe. That's just how things are around here. Okay, what are you selling? And I have 250. I have some salves and some splints and some bandages. And how much is... That's cost 50. Okay, so let's not buy anything just yet. I'm gonna go talk to the elder. That is probably not... Let's not go in there if it's red. And this is the tailor. Yeah, that is stealing. Carpenter, okay. And the village elder was right by the market square. And the market square is here. Would it be here maybe? Or yeah, that's the inn. And this is not breaking and entering. That's the guard barracks, and the village elder was on top. Here. Odar. I don't think I've ever seen a woman mercenary. Well, if you can deal with our village problems, then what do I care? What do you need? Varen didn't tell you. We haven't had capable mercenaries in Osbrook for quite a while, so there's a lot to deal with. Gangs, cults, the undead, lots of places around here attract filth like that. We don't have many guards, so I can't afford any of them dying. That's why I need a mercenary. And what about affording a mercenary? And what about affording a mercenary dying? I might have put it a bit too bluntly, but that's what you're being paid for. You take big risks, and I reward you well in return. It's only fair. Let's get to business then. I have several contracts available. If you fulfill a couple of them, then we are even. You'll have your cart and your horses. So what do you say? Okay, complete the first contract. I only have one contract for you at the moment. Bounty hunt. Interested? Bounty hunt? Not far from here lie the ruins of a bastion, the fort at the outskirts. It's a favored gathering spot for many gangs. Even when the guards manage to drive one of them out, another always moves in to take its place. Currently, the one calling the shots there is Adal the Raving, a scoundrel who's long overdue for the noose. The job is simple. Make your way inside and kill the leader. The rest will either turn on each other or scatter. Are you up for the challenge? Tell me more about what I should expect. What you need to know. What's the reward? Yeah, I really want to know what the reward is before I do it. 335 crowns. Let's just say good enough. How much time do I have? No more than 3 days. What can you tell me about the location? Fort at the outskirts is hardly a maze. I doubt you'll need much time or many supplies to clear it out. Understood. Who's in charge there? A brute in every sense of the word. He's as strong as they come, so he rules over his gang the only way he knows how, with fear and intimidation. Let's try I need more, just to see what it says. If that's what it takes. 380 crowns it is, but mark my words, too much greed never ends well. Cool. Yeah, I accept. You need to get this done in 3 days. If you succeed, the money is yours. Alright. Bounty Hound. Head to the fort at the outskirts. Alright, so what kind of gear do we have? We have Arna's sword. Pretty good. Deverne heirloom cuirass. Unique medium chest piece. Okay. Should probably restore that before I go anywhere. It's probably the blacksmith. So let's talk to the blacksmith and see about... Looking for repairs. Yes, I am. What are you selling? Supply, about trader, repair items. And I want to repair that one. Yes. I think that is a good idea, actually. before we leave. Let's see what else he has to say about, do you have any work for me? Here's the deal. Odar ordered me to forge a bunch of new swords for our guards. However, I can't bring myself to waste good iron on them. They don't even dare to step outside the village. What the hell do they need good swords for? So that's what I have in mind. Bring me some junk swords, I fix them up and put them to use. Cleavers and other crude simple blades would work the best. 3 of them should be enough. I'll pay you much more for that crap than you usually get. Alright, deal. New quest. Okay, so can I know the abilities there. We'll look at quests. Alright, cool. Well, we know what to do next time. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and bye bye.